What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kima. Hey, and I'm in these streets, and I'm dumb in these streets, and I got stories to tell. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, please.
So I just want to say again that my name is Kima. My channel is called Lost Pieces. Yeah, I just want to do a lot of story times, mukbangs, and eventually I would like to get into talking about more current events, things that's going on in pop culture, blah blah blah, whatever. But nonetheless, I'll still have the basis of that's what I want to do: story times and mukbangs, and sit and talk, chat, have a drink here, there, and we just talk. All right, y'all. But for right now and today, I'm gonna come at y'all with what you can see in the title, which is I was growed up in. Now, a little backstory about me. I'm from New York City, so right now I live in New Jersey, and my whole entire life I grew up in New York City. And sometimes, you just never know what you're going to get in New York because you get in a whole slew group of people, and I grew up in the Bronx, so you need I say more? Need I say more? All right, we going. All right. So I'm gonna just hop into this story. So this happened when it was around the time period where my family and I were moving. So I used to go to the school. I don't know if I should say the name. I say the name. The school was called PS 34, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was called PS 34. And I went to this new school called PS 100. Now, I'm probably giving away the locations of where I used to live, but I haven't lived in those places for over 10 years. So I'm just going to say the names of the schools, and whoever's seeing this can figure it out if they ever see it. So I moved and I ended up going to this new school for my fourth grade year. So I had 2 more years of elementary school left, fourth grade and fifth grade. And by the time I was in fourth grade, I was in this new school. Now, luckily for me, I don't know how, I can tell you how, okay? Because all my life I have been very timid, very quiet, very much so like, just very quiet, very, I don't, I didn't get into too much. Like, I was very timid, very shy, and I'm still that way now. But, as you get older, when you become an adult, you have to grow out of that a little bit at least in order to get to where you want to go in life. So that really was me. And I don't know how I always managed to make friends. I made friends. I even had a little crush on somebody. Like, I made friends. So, and I have more stories with these friends and the crush I just mentioned. Yeah, I have a story about him too, mind you. All elementary school, but we're gonna finish this story though. So I made friends, and as I made friends, doing, I guess, I don't know, does elementary school go by semesters? Let's just say, like, as the semester's going by, everything's okay, like, school's going fine, I make friends, I love going to recess, I love going to lunch like every other kid, because I'm going to sit with my friends, and we're going to talk and laugh and kiki it up, and that's what's going to happen, right? So I want to say, like, about halfway through the school year, there's these 2 kids, right? 2 new kids that come to the school. It's brother and a sister. Now, I'm not going to speak too much on the sister because I actually was not friends with the sister. I knew her. I might have probably said hey or hi or whatever, but I wasn't friends with her. I just wasn't. And I really wasn't friends with the brother either, which is why I'm so confused as to why he thought that this was okay. I have no idea why this boy thought that this was okay, but hey, I guess I'll never get the answer to that. So another thing I probably should mention is that I was basically already fully developed by the time I hit fourth grade. So I was already wearing, bras, and I had hips and a butt, and I was pretty much already fully developed. So, I had a lot more assets than some of the other girls. And also, y'all, I was wearing bras that were not the correct size for me. I was a kid, and clearly, I guess my mother really didn't know any better. But I was really wearing like these big, like real push up bras. Like, they were my size, but for a girl in the fourth grade, you don't need to be wearing that. Like, if you get what I'm saying, those type of bras where it really accentuates what you got going on. Like, I had a better bra. I had a better bra in fourth grade than the one I have on now. Because the one I have on now, I wear for comfort, okay? I wear for comfort. Most of the time, I wear my bras, my underwear, whatever. It's for comfort. I had a cuter bra when I was in the fourth grade. Like I said, I was a little bit more developed. I probably shouldn't even been wearing that bra, but sometimes it's just some things we can't help. If other people is not educated, and I was a kid, like I was like, okay, I fit into it. It must fit. My mother gave me this, whatever, right? It's this big old push-up bra that has my, me out to here, and that I really didn't need to be wearing. I'm just gonna say that I really didn't need to be wearing that bra, but I was. So on this day, that's the bra that I was wearing. This big brown push-up bra that had me looking like this, y'all. I mean, and I guess to a fourth grader, that's like woohoo, like whoa ho. There's a whole lot going on, right? So I'm like, okay, I really didn't think too much of it. Like, I was a kid. Like, when things happened, I was a kid, and I was like, oh, this happened. Well, my mother said I should do this, should wear this. So that's what I did. I really didn't, I wasn't like a kid that sexualized everything. Like, I really just wasn't. So, on this particular day where the event happens, okay, where I'm violated, okay, I don't even know the name of this kid. I don't remember why I don't even remember the name of this kid, but I don't. Can you believe that? I can't remember the name of the boy who grew me up in the fourth grade. Anyway, on this particular day now, I feel like we were definitely outside at recess. So we would eat our lunch, everybody would hurry up and eat. Hurry up and eat, because we want to go. The less time you took to eat, the more time you had to play outside. I don't know if everybody's elementary school is like that or if it's still like that now. But with us, they was like, okay, if y'all hurry up and eat, y'all get more time with recess. But everybody has to be done. The trays have to be cleared, like the tables. Yeah, they gave us that kind of responsibility as third graders. It was like, y'all want to go outside? Hurry up and eat your food, okay? Excuse me, fourth graders. They told us hurry up and eat our food, and the more time, the less time that we took to eat, the more time that we could go outside and play and do whatever fourth graders do, right? Whatever fourth graders do. Fourth graders ain't grabbing each other up. I wasn't grabbing nobody up, but I proceed with the story. Anyway, so we all finish our food. We get into a single file line. We're marching down the steps. We like, yeah, it's about to be fun. We about to play tag. We about to play kickball. We about to run around the yard. We about to talk about boys that we like. Cause most likely that's what we was doing, talking about boys that we like. And I had a crush on a boy, which I will get into in another story, because that kind of is a story on its own, which I can't even believe. I can't even believe it. I was like a kid. Like, I shouldn't even have these many stories. But hey, it's a story on its own, and I'll get into it. But so that's most likely what we was doing. We was talking about boys. We were gonna play tag or play jump rope. Like, we used to like to play jump rope. Like, we just did things that kids did. That's what we was doing. We played a lot of hand games. SOS, My Mother, Your Mother, Down Down Baby. We did things that kids did, is what I'm trying to stress to you. I'm trying to stress to you. We did things that kids did. So when this happened to me, I couldn't even believe it. I didn't even know what to do. I probably wouldn't have even said anything. But you know, I'm not gonna give away all the details, all right? I'm not gonna give away all the details because I'm telling the story. So here we go. We go outside, we go into a single file line, we talking, laughing, kikiing it up. I remember what I had on this day too. I had on, now I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily remember what kind of pants I had on, but most likely I had on blue jeans because that's me. Like I remember I always had a thing for blue jeans. Like, so I most likely had on blue jeans with a rip here or something, or just probably regular old blue jeans. I remember I used to have these bell bottom pants. They were jeans. They were really cute, but they were like bell bottom. I don't know why I love to wear those pants, but I did. And I had on this pink shirt. I had on this pink shirt that had silver stripes going across. Okay? I will never forget this shirt. This is the exact shirt I had on, and it had probably like 2-3 buttons here. I had like 2-3 buttons here. And it was a pink shirt with stripes on it. And it wasn't like no big, like loose shirt. It was a tight shirt. It was a little bit of a tight shirt. It was like a regular t-shirt. And I think I had a jacket on too. I had on like a sweater, like a black sweater on. And at one point, I just remember throughout the day, I'm talking to my friends. I'm laughing not throughout the day. I mean during recess. I'm talking to my friends. We're laughing. We're talking, kikiing it up, y'all. Doing things that fourth graders do. Okay, we have crushes. We're talking about who we like. We're talking about, the celebrities that we like. We're talking about any and everything. Okay? We're doing any and everything. We're talking about any and everything that fourth graders do. Innocent kids, okay? Because none of my friends was, promiscuous or anything like that. At that age, I had friends who were doing things that fourth graders do. Like I keep on saying, okay? At some point or another, my friends leave me. I don't know where so-and-so went. I don't know where this person went. I don't know what happened. But at the end, I just remember I was standing by myself. I was standing alone, okay? And I remember, I will never, ever, ever forget. I'm about to reenact to y'all this right here, okay? So this is me. I'm standing here like this. I'm like standing like this, me, cute, whatever. I'm just standing here and I'm holding on because there was like a gate. So it would be the steps. I'm showing y'all like y'all know, but I'm gonna show y'all anyway. So it was like steps that you come down, right? Come down the steps, you turn the corner, and that was where you would go into the yard for recess. But right in front of those steps, after you turn in, there's a gate. So that's where I was standing, by the steps where the gate is, and I'm standing like this. Now, don't ask me why I'm standing like a hood dude on the street, just holding on to the gate and looking. But that's what I was doing, and I wasn't really thinking much of it. That's just what I was doing. Next thing I know, now I did see the boy, right? I seen him. And I seen him with a ball in his hand. Or like he was playing, it was a red ball, so they was probably playing kickball. I don't know what else. Oh, dodgeball. They probably was playing dodgeball. It was like, them red balls that you throw at people's heads. Yeah, sometimes they would use it to play kickball, but I'm pretty sure they was playing dodgeball though. That was the game. But so they was probably playing dodgeball. But at one point, somebody kicked or threw that ball at him, and he missed it or whatever. He dodged it. I don't remember what game they was playing, but I remember watching the game, and I remember him running after the ball. He was running after the ball, and he started walking towards me, y'all. He started walking towards me. Y'all see me thinking, I'm like, what? Yeah, that's crazy. I really remember that. He started walking towards me, put the ball down, and with both his hands and the audacity that somebody gave him, grabs on my breast. Both hands. Both hands. Two. That's four. That's four. But if I had four, he would have touched all four of them, okay? Two. He took two of his hands, both his hands, 10 fingers, okay? And grabbed on to me. Me. Sitting there, looking cute. On a freaking gate, not touching nobody, not talking to nobody. I'm just watching the game. I'm just an innocent bystander. And this boy is gonna come and literally inappropriately touch me, right? Okay, you would think that's where the story ends. That's not where the story ends, okay? And like I said, I was not one of those kids that blew up over everything. I wasn't even one of those kids that really spoke up about a lot of things. So when it happened to me, I just was like, I was taken aback and like I was like, get your hands off of me. But honestly, nothing in me remembers being like, I'm gonna tell on him. I can't believe he did that to me. How can he? Like, he touched me. I'm so mad. I wasn't mad about it. I was uncomfortable and I told him, like, like, don't touch me like that. Like, you got both your hands on my, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't touch me like that. But nothing in me was like, I'm gonna tell a teacher. I'm gonna tell my mom when I get home. I can't believe he did that to me. Like, it's just I can't believe it. I'm so taken aback. Nothing in me was like that. Nothing in me was like that. And I think that I probably would have never ever said anything. But the only reason why this is a story time, the only reason why this is really a story time, y'all, is because a teacher saw him do that to me. A teacher saw him do that to me. And y'all, this is the reason why this is a story time, okay? So after now, he grabs on to me. I'm like uncomfortable. I remember I did like maybe like an uncomfortable laugh and just was like, like, don't touch me. Like, I went on with my day. I went on about my time, like, whatever. But when recess was over and we were leaving to go up the stairs, I get pulled aside. And the teacher, now I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie about nothing or anything being said verbatim or word for word because I cannot remember. I don't remember. But all I do remember is the teacher, she was basically saying something along the lines of, why did blah 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 touch you like that? Like, did you let him touch you like that? Like, why did blah 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 touch you like that? He's not supposed to touch you like that. Like, she was saying something along the lines of that. And I was like, I don't know why he touched me like that. I was just standing up against the gate. He was playing ball. And then he walked up to me. He touched me. Like, it was something along the lines of that. Which is why I'm telling you, like, I know for a fact that I probably wouldn't even said anything about it. Like, I was probably really uncomfortable, but I wouldn't have said anything to a teacher. That teacher came up to me and was like, why did so-and-so touch you like that? And that's when it became a really big, huge problem, right? So, what ended up happening was 2 people from my school. Now, I'm not, again, this was a long time ago, and I was a kid that just really was like, had their head in a different space. Like, it really didn't, it should have meant something to me, I guess, but it really didn't. I probably wouldn't even said anything. But now when I'm walking home, because remember I told y'all, my school was not that far from where I lived. Like, I literally would get up and walk to school in the morning. Like, it was right across the street tight. It was right across the street from where I live. So, by the end of the day, there's like 2, I'm gonna try to say maybe it was either the principal himself or the principal assistant. and it was somebody else. I don't remember who. Might have been a social worker, honestly. I don't remember who, but they walked me home. They walked me home, and they made me knock, and they waited with me to knock on the door, blah blah blah, whatever. And they told my mom what happened. And my mother was the type of woman to blow up on anything. You touch on her child, you touch on my mother did not play. She did not play. She immediately put her clothes on. Okay, she put her clothes on and she took her behind down to that school, period. And you better believe that that boy's mother, that boy's mother, that boy's mama, yeah, she was there too. And my mother was getting ready to fight her. My mother was getting ready to fight the mama. Okay? My mother was getting ready to fight her. She was mad. She was like, you ain't teach your son how to behave around women. He touching up on my daughter, this and that. I can't have that. Like, I can never stand for someone just touching my child. Like, she was going in. Going in. Going in. All right? And that's really, like, those are really the details about that I remember. I don't really remember anything else coming of that besides her going up to the school or anything else. Like, nothing really changed. Honestly, nothing really changed. I remember though, during that conversation with the boy's mother and my mother, she was saying the boy's mother told my mother that my mother gave her a lot of inspiration because her daughter told her that somebody touched her in the girl's bathroom, and I guess she wasn't going to do anything about it, but because she seen the way that my mother was like, yo, your son touched my daughter, it's really going to be a problem. Like, what's really going on? What's really good? It made her be like, you know what, my daughter told me that somebody touched her in the bathroom as well, and that I didn't do all of this, and she couldn't believe it. And I remember going home and my mother was like, and how she gonna say that yeah, something happened to her daughter, but because of me, I'm the one that gave her inspiration. Like, you supposed to always be there for your children. You never let nobody do nothing to your child. Like, it was crazy. She was going in. But truth be told, like, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I was still in class with that boy. He told some sort of lie saying that he dropped the ball, he went to go get it, and when he reached his arm out, he accidentally grabbed my boobs. And obviously that's a bold-faced lie. Like, if you're gonna go after a ball, go after the ball. The ball's a big red ball, like, that's over there, and I'm a little black Kima that's over here. So that's what he said, and nothing really came out of it. I mean, my mother, she cursed that other mother out. She gave her some words. I don't know what happened, but I do remember that those kids, that boy and that girl, they stayed in the school. They stayed in the school, and the boy stayed in the same class as me. So, I don't know, but that's all I have for today. I want to thank you for tuning in. If you watched the whole video, thank you very much. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you very much. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, you can share it, please, because you never know who might be interested in seeing this content. And I'm really trying to do my thing on here. So I want to thank everybody, and please return, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.